Hi, welcome to Map 152. Okay, my name is Nelson Pupagon. I am your instructor for the next 12 weeks, okay, to introduce calculus, Cal 2 to you. In this video, I would like to show you how to use WAMAP to access the class informations, the homework assignment, lecture videos, and the test informations, okay? If you need more information, please email me. Okay, on the email that I sent it to you has uh, information how to join um, my class on WAMAP. Okay, what you need is the student ID number and also the enrollment key. Okay, I'm going to show you how to input those informations on WAMAP then. Okay, so first of all, you type in warmap.org, okay? And then if you're new to WAMAP, then what you need to do is you click on has a new student, register has a new student, right? Input your username, password, first and last name. Those first and last name, I would like you to input the same as your the information on Ouster, okay? And also your email address, okay? I would like you to use the mail.univer.edu this email because this is the official email address that we're using, okay? And of course, click on these two and then input your course ID and enrollment key, okay? And then sign up, okay? Or if you already have the WAMAP account, then you could just log in and then click on enroll in the new class, right? And then put in a course ID and enrollment key and then sign up, okay? Okay, so you will see that this quarter I'm teaching two sections of 152. One is section A, another one will be section D. Okay, so you just have a different course ID number then. Okay, now you will see that once you log in into WAMAP, then there is so many informations here. Okay, so a lot of information, I should say that. So mainly you should just work on this calendar right here, okay? Now you will see that our class start on Wednesday, okay? And then on Friday, you will have your first homework assignment. So make sure that you work on this, okay? You have two homework assignment on Friday. One is Introduction to WAMAP, another one is 151 review, okay? Uh, so click on click on the link, okay? And then now you will see that to the first introduction to WAMAP, you only have some problems, okay? Basically is if you're new to WAMAP, then you have to know how to input data on WAMAP, right? This is exactly what you need to do, okay? Is introduce how you input data, okay, on WAMAP. And the first problem is really important that you need to know how to convert pictures to a PDF files. The reason is on your view test, on your test, you have to work on a paper. And then when you try to submit those paper, you have to, again, take picture of those papers and then convert it to a PDF files and then send it, right, on WAMAP. Okay, so therefore, this is actually is kind of like a practice exercise you need to do. If you don't know how to use like Office LAN or like a scanner to help you, then I create the videos to show you how to use Office LAN to take a picture and convert it to a PDF. Okay, so check it out those videos. Mm. And of course, you also have a review sections. Okay, okay. Now, one thing about this mean about mobile homework, you have unlimited trials to all the problems. What does this mean? It means that if you input it incorrectly, for example, like something like this, and then you submit, okay, even if it's wrong, then if you work on the problem and then get the correct answer, you could just replace this and then get the correct answer, okay, something like this. So therefore, again, meaning for homework assignment, you should be able to get 100% if you spend enough time to do it, right? So of course, if you don't know how to work on some problem, make sure that you send me an email, okay? Okay, and then you will see that next Tuesday, you have some homework related to um, the lectures now, okay? Section 1.1, section 1.2, okay? Um, okay, so then maybe let us continue now, okay? So remember, all the time that I set it on WAMAP is in Pacific time. Okay, I know that some of you is not in the US, so therefore make sure that your time is in Pacific time. How do you know that your time is in Pacific or not? You just look at the calendar. If your like the due date is on Tuesday before 11:59, then you are in Pacific time. If it is not, then sometimes you have it on Wednesday or sometimes you have it on Monday, something like this, meaning it's not in Pacific time then you have to fix this, okay? Okay, make sure that you set the time zone is in Pacific time. Okay, so about email. Please use your student email, mail.univer.edu to email me, okay? Because this is actually is something that the school want us to do, okay? It's more secure this way. When you email me, please write down math 151 if you're in section A, right? Of course, if you're in section D, then 152D, okay? It's 152A and or 152D. On the subject line, and make sure that you state your name, okay, your full name in the email. The reason is some of the students just send me an email without name. So I don't know who you are. So therefore, make sure that you do that. Most of the time, as you send me an email to ask me questions, right? So one thing about this is when you try to ask me questions, don't just say that, oh, I don't understand how to do the problem. Okay, this is actually won't help me to solve the problem. Okay, now one best way to do is actually you could take the picture of your problems or your progress or your steps, right? And then send it to me. I will be able to follow your steps, procedures, and then to figure out that where you did wrong, and then to help you to fix the problem. This is actually is really easy to do. Okay, so therefore this is the best way to do. Take the picture and then send it to me, or I'll take a picture of your problem, right, and then send it to me. However, if you say that, oh, I have no idea how to do the problem, then of course make sure that you join my office hours. Okay. Now here is I have an office hours is by Zoom. Okay, so it's Monday through Thursday from 9 to 9:50 a.m. Um, if you say that, oh, I could not make it, then of course you could actually send an email to me and then make appointment. Okay, so we could actually meet like before 9 or after 10, something like this. Okay, and again, when you join the Zoom meeting, then sometime I will put you in a waiting room, and then make sure that you just wait until your turn. Then, okay, here is my email address. Okay. Anyway, then if you want to learn Zoom, then I actually have the videos. A YouTube video to show you how to actually learn to use Zoom. Then again, you have to learn how to use your cell phone to take picture and convert it to PDF files. Okay, I have a video to show you that as well. Now, student printing. Okay, the Greenriver is allow you to send them your files and then help you to print. Okay, so you could follow this link to see how to pick up your material and stuff. Okay, now this is really important that the final is on Tuesday, June 15. Make sure that you put that on your calendar. Okay. Now to the WAMAP homework, I allow you to use late passes. Actually, each student has 5 late passes. So then it's allow you to extend your homework for 48 hours from the due date. Okay, and then how to use the late passes. Now, of course, this is not your calendar, but again, usually next to your homework assignment, then you will see use late passes, this link right here. Okay. Okay, so now one thing about this is this announcement here is actually is how I communicate with you guys. So from time to time, I will have some update information or something that I would like to announce, then I post it here. Okay, so make sure that you check that often. Okay, so then let's talk about the class information now. So of course, I have my name, the link to the Zoom office hours, okay, the virtual office hours, my email address, okay. And then here is the textbook. You have two textbooks. One is uh, volume one, and another one is volume two. Mainly, we are using volume two, but I have some section that I need to use volume one to fill it. For example, like section 4.10. When I talk about the antiderivative, then I need to go back to volume one. Okay. So, but again, the textbook is free to you guys, so it's online, so everything is here. And of course, I also have the student solution manual is also here as well. Now, here is a lot of students ask me, how do you practice for the test? Okay, so you could actually click on this link. And then I select some problem in the back of your textbook, so you could actually practice those problems then, okay, to prepare for the test. Okay, so then let us talk about the syllabus and also the lesson plan. Okay, so now if you have a printer, I would like you to actually print the calendar. Okay, now this is actually has kind of like the lesson plan then. Okay, so on Thursday and Friday, then you should finish section 1.1. And then next Monday, you should start section 1.2 and so on and so forth, right? And of course, here you will see that your test one is including section 1.1 to 1.6 plus 4.10 from volume one, okay? And then your test is on Wednesday, May 5th. And then you will see that on the calendar. I already have it on the calendar. Okay. Before the test, I will create a Zoom review sections. So if you have any question related to your test, then you could actually join the Zoom meeting. Okay. The Zoom review section, I will be able to answer your question related to the test then. Okay. And remember, the final is a comprehensive final, meaning what is everything, okay? And then is June 15 on Tuesday. Okay, so let us talk a little bit about our syllabus. Okay, syllabus have a lot of information here. Okay, like my email and the textbook, something that you need to have, like the webcam and microphone, okay? And you also need a calculator as well. Okay, so again, remember you could download your calculator from the App Store, or you could actually borrow it. Okay, from the Math Learning Center. Make sure that you contact Adrian. Okay, to rent a calculator. Now in this class right here, we will talk about the antiderivative. We are talking about the integrations, okay, and also how do we actually find the area, the volume, and the center of mass, something like this. We are going to learn a lot of stuff in this class right here. Now, one thing about Math 152, if you feel that 151 is hard, then 152 is actually even harder. Okay, on my experience when I was a student, I actually uh, compared to all the calculus class, Cal 2 is the hardest, okay, because you're going to learn a lot of technique to actually to solve the integrations. So therefore, it make this um, uh, Cal 2 make it that's mean to become really hard to do. Okay, so therefore again, make sure that you understand the material you practice. Okay, this is really important. Okay. If you have any question, make sure that you email me or join my office hours to learn how to work on problems. Okay. Okay. And again, I have also have a schedule here. Okay. One thing about the final, if you have 3 or more finals on June 15th, then let me know. I could rearrange a day for you. Okay. So therefore, again, if you have 3 or more final on the same day, then let me know. You could look at the course outcome and program outcome. Okay. Now here is my expectations. You should have a strong, really strong skill in algebra, functions, trig, and Cal 1. What is Cal 2? Basically is in Cal 1, we have a functions and then we take the derivative, right? Find the slope of the tangent line, isn't it? And then in Cal 2, basically is we have the derivative. We would like to go back to the original functions. Okay, so this is the idea about Cal 2. You also need to, I have some pre-record videos, okay? The video will upload on YouTube and then you need to watch them, okay? And then take notes. With your textbook, do your homework every day, ask questions. Do not get behind because again, it is really hard to catch up and keep up at the same time at the same time. You should plan spending time study math. The reason is math takes time to understand and also to practice, right? Right now, maybe it's hard to do. However, if you have a classmate that um, a classmate to take the same class, you could actually work together. Okay, um, work on the problem together and then solve the problem. This is actually is the best way to learn math. Unfortunately, right now we are all on the online environment, so it's really hard to do that right now. Okay. However, if you have a classmate that you could work with, this is wonderful. Okay. Contact me about your progress. If you have any questions, make sure that you email me then. Okay. Now, to each test, then actually I allow you to have a 3x5 note card. Okay. But the test is closed book code notes. Okay. And make sure that you need to show work. Use calculus to show work. Okay. And then I will show you how to, what does this mean by showing work then. Of course, the WAMAP is on WAMAP homework, right? Now, again, each student has 5 late passes for WAMAP assignment. Each late pass allow you to turn in a WAMAP homework 48 hours late from the due date, okay? You could get help from the Math Learning Center. Again, I will show you how to connect to the Math Learning Center full soon then. Okay, this is my grading system. You're going to have 2 tests, 1 comprehensive final, one homework. So again, the 2 tests, you have 100 points each. Final is 100 points. And the homework assignment, if you get 100%, which is equal to 100 points, so total is 400 points. So you will see that if you do your homework and then get 100%, that means what you already have 25% of your total grade. Okay. Anyway, overall, if you get 95% or above, then you get 4.0. 90% is 3.7. 80% is 3.0, and 70% is 2.0. You need to have at least 2.0 to advance this to the next class. Okay. This is talk about the email. You could read it. Okay. Now here is really important. So again, now in this class, cheating equal to fail. Okay. So if I see that you have some, that means the test is actually is in questions, then I will give you 0 on those tests. Okay. So what I consider cheating: searching the internet for solutions, talking to someone during the quiz or exam, copying others' um, work, right? Passing note or answer to other students, allow others to copy your work. Now, one thing about this is, now make sure that you keep your test to yourself only, even after the due date. Okay. The reason is some of the students may not take the test um, on the same day as yours. Okay. So they may have some situation that they need to take the test later, right? So therefore, again, make sure that you don't share your test to any person. Okay. Then you could actually keep reading. And then now again, if you need any accommodations, then make sure that you talk to the DSS office. Okay. Okay. So I think that this is about the syllabus. So if you have any questions, you could actually send me an email to ask me then. Okay. Okay. So why now? Then let us talk about how do you get access to the lecture videos, the math learning centers, right? Okay, now before I move to the lecture videos, then let me talk about the math learning center now. So you could actually click on this Google Doc, okay? And then check on the names and the time, okay? For example, like 152, right? You could actually talk to Ashley at 11, okay? Between 11 and 12. Then you scroll down and then you find Ashley, and then this is the Zoom link. Okay. One thing is, remember the password is 000 then. Okay. Click on the link and then join her hours. Okay. Okay. Then now, let us talk about the lecture videos. Okay. Now, before I get to the lecture videos, one thing that I would like you to do is actually is, do you see that this blank lecture handout? I would like you to print it. Okay. I create this package to actually to help you to learn the materials. Okay. So, and then my lecture videos basically is kind of like a work along to show you how to work on this type of problem, okay, to help you to understand the materials, and then and to work on your homework then. Okay. So again, print those package out. If you don't have a printer, then if you have a tablet, then you could actually kind of like save those files on the tablet and then work along. Okay. And of course, you will see that the key to the handout to each sections. After we finish it, then I scan it and then I post it, the key here. Okay. Okay. Now again, when you see that this is the steps, the step that I would like you to show me. Okay. So therefore, on the lecture videos, I already show you how to show steps. Okay, on the problem, and then work it out the problem. Okay, so now let us get to the lecture videos. Okay. Now, to access the lecture video, you just need to click on those the Google Doc, this link, okay, to open the Google Doc, and then now you will see that here, for example, like section 1.1 part A, then I could click on this. And then you will see that this is actually is the lecture. And then now
this is actually is the idea.
Then it is work along. So therefore, again,
work on B.
I hope that it will help you to understand the material. Okay, uh, work on those lectures videos. Okay, watching those videos. Okay, so then this is that's been relate to my lectures. Oh, and one thing about this is now you will see that some of the thing is, for example, like the section 1.5 is talk about the substitution rule, right? However, my lecture videos is actually have different title. Okay, the reason is
in this section,
I taught this class using the old textbook. Okay, however, the material they are the same, so therefore I reuse the old videos to show you them.
So
Okay. Okay. And now I would like to talk about the important to know for your test then. Now you will see that for your test one, it is on May 5th, Wednesday. Then you will receive 0 points on test if you search the internet for solutions. Okay. And then remember to show work, right? No step, no credit. And again, you're allowed to have a 3x final card to actually to work on the problems. Now, make sure that you give the exact answer. For example, like 1/3, don't write down 0.33. And always remember to simplify your answer. For example, like 5/10, make sure that you write down 1/2, something like this. Okay, always simplify. And then please check your PDF file before you upload. Okay, if it's too bright, too dark, okay, or even though if it's missing pages, right? Now, one thing about this is on WAMAP, if the file size is more than 10 megabytes, then you will not be able to submit on WAMAP. So if your file size is more than 10 megabytes, what you need to do is you just need to send it to me. Of course, use my email address, right? However, make sure that you send to me within the time limit, okay? Now, I will have more information about this. That's mean I think that I will create videos to talk about this, how to get access to the test later. So therefore, again, you could just read it and then have some idea what you need to do. That's mean again, you will have 2 hours to work on the test, 1 hour 30 minutes to work on the test, and 30 minutes to submit. Right, total is 2 hours, and so on and so forth. So I will talk a little bit more about this later. Of course, before you take your first test, then okay. So because again, I would like to create videos to talk about that. Okay. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions. I think that I covered everything. So therefore, again, again, welcome to the class. If you have any questions, make sure that you send me an email. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.